Today on Gun Talk. Gun Talk's Chris Cerino heads to Kansas to check out the new Ruger Red Label shotgun that was introduced in 1977 and shoot clay birds and live birds at a world-class destination in the heart of Kansas. From the airport in Wichita, it's a bit over an hour's drive to the historic Flint Hills area.
Flint Oak, 5 miles straight ahead.
With a 5-star rating from the National Association of Shooting Ranges, Flint Oak clearly isn't your basic hunting camp.
Flint Oak is a private membership hunting resort. Consists of about 5,500 acres that's managed for upland game, from field hunts, European-style driven shoots, duck hunting program, deer and turkey hunting. We have about 350 members from 29 states. We've got a lodging facility that'll hold 139 people in beds. We've got about 65 people on staff. We operate 6 days a week through our hunting season, which is 7 months out of the year.
This place, Flint Oak, man, I'd bring anybody here. It is a fantastic place. The hunting is superb. The dogs are wonderful. The dog handlers. I mean, there is nothing about this place you could look at and say, I don't know, I think I'd have to question it. I mean, I would just invite anybody to come here and enjoy this place. Chris.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. This is a really neat place, huh?
Oh, isn't it? Man, I know, and looking at the habitat around here, this is going to be a great hunt.
Well, I just came up the main road and the scenery is gorgeous.
And how about this pro shop?
It looks amazing.
In fact, a couple things over here you need to take a look at.
Awesome.
Our pro shop is stocked where if a customer were to lose their bag as they're flying commercially or showed up with no gear at all, our pro shop manager can set them up with everything from boots to socks to pants to rental shotgun, shells, all the blaze orange requirements for the field, safety glasses, and they can be literally ready to go out the door, loaded in Suburban, taken to the field within 15 minutes. Hey! Wow.
I love the pheasant hunt. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to hunt a lot of places around the world and a lot of different animals, and so I wanted to make sure we had a shotgun so I could go do that. Well, the Red Label is iconic Ruger firearm. Old design, you know, in the 70s, and it was decided to let it go away for a while with the idea of redesigning it. I really wanted to see it come back, and I probably urged people a little bit more than I should have at times, but it's just, you know, it's just a good, solid shotgun that's going to last for generations if you take care of it.
Now, Ken, I've got a Red Label that I hunt with, so what's different?
Well, you're not going to see a lot of difference. The main thing you're going to see is a little different change in the butt pad, a little different angle if you really pay attention.
Really? Well, why did you change things up?
Well, it was primarily because we are a modern manufacturing plant. We've done a lot of things in the last couple decades, especially the last decade, to change how we manufacture. This is a gun that was designed in the 70s, and so it's built a different way. We wanted to take advantage of all these new modern manufacturing techniques to build the new gun.
Well, that's excellent. That's excellent. The packaging looks fantastic. Now, is this a case that we can use to store the gun in, or?
No, I would not store the gun in here long term. Use this to transport your gun, you know, when you're going hunting and you're coming back and all that, but do not store, like any gun rug, don't store a gun in a gun rug long term. It'll hold moisture, you're probably gonna have problems.
Well, what's this in here now? Well, this comes with a, is this a locking mechanism?
It is a locking mechanism. What we have here is a lock. You can put your padlock through here, nobody can use your gun. But since we're gonna use the gun, we're gonna pull that out, and you know, so if you put the lock in, you can throw the gun up.
Excellent. So I put it together, close it up, put my forend on, snap it in, and
you now have the new Red Label ready to go.
Well, right away, I can tell you it's a gorgeous piece, nice and sleek and slender. We've got a 12 gauge and a 20 gauge, and I'm excited to get out in the field to try these things out.
Well, you're going to find some things a little different. You're going to swing a little bit differently. It's going to be a really reliable gun, as the Red Label's always been. And we're going to have fun.
What are we talking about in price point? I know back in the day that the prices had come up on these things. It's a great American-made over-under. Where are we at now?
Well, when we last built these guns in 2011, they were almost $2 grand. Today, because of the way we can manufacture them and all the new process, it has a suggested retail of $13.99.
Wow.
So you're going to see a real-world price of probably $1,000 to $1,100. Probably, you know, 2/3 of what the previous gun was.
Well, that's fantastic, and it's American made, and I really like the look.
And we're going to have fun.
Excellent.